So what in the world happened to Steve Harvey? How did he go from this?
I was homeless. I told God, I say, if you let me make it, when I get there, I'm gonna tell everybody about you. So now here I am right now. I'm telling you that it was him. It was cause of prayer. I just kept praying.
To this.
There's no one way to heaven, no one way to paradise. It's like television. Now it's over 800 channels of cable, and they're all pretty entertaining. So I'm pretty sure, man, that to get to heaven, there's got to be more than one route. Because somebody watching another channel or taking another channel than you, they still getting entertained, and they probably still getting to heaven.
Well, I'll tell you in simplified terms what I think happened. The love of money is the root of all evil. Okay, the power, the persuasion, and the temptation and influence that money brings. All right, money and the love of money is a very, very dangerous thing if you allow it to make you feel like you are above needing the God of the Bible and you are above what we are taught in the Bible, and somehow you have surpassed. You've accomplished so much and you've become so puffed up that you feel like, you don't need to adhere to the God of the Bible, who is obviously the one that you were praying to and how you said you got where you are. So how do you turn your back on that same God and begin to say there's more than one way?
It's about one of the points it brings out is one of the mistakes that human beings make is believing that there is only one way, that we don't accept that there are diverse ways of being in the world, that there are millions of ways to be a human being, and many ways, but many paths to what you call God. There couldn't possibly be just one way. What about Jesus? What about Jesus?
I mix them up in this whole discussion, and you say there isn't only one way. There is one way and only one way, and that is through Jesus.
There couldn't possibly be with the
Because you
millions of people
say
in the
there
world.
isn't.
There couldn't possibly be.
Because you say, you intellectualize it and say there isn't. If you don't believe that, you're all buying into the lie.
You believe that God of the Bible, then you believe that there is only one way to that God of the Bible, and that's through the Son. And then I heard him talk about, this is my form of Christianity. There is no such thing as your form of Christianity because you didn't create Christianity.
So this is my version of Christianity. This is my version of being saved. All you got to do is get your own version.
There's only the form of Christianity that the God of the Bible has laid down and made very clear to us. And that is what we adhere to, that is what we follow, and that is what we obey. Otherwise, we are not a Christian. We are putting our word and our beliefs above the beliefs and word of the God of the Bible, which is making us our own God. I used to chase after all of that stuff, man. I used to live my life chasing after becoming, a famous rapper, and money and just becoming this idol. And I'm so glad the Lord prevented me and stopped me from becoming what I wanted to become, because I probably wouldn't be here right now. I'd probably be dead or strung out on drugs or in some type of rehab. My life would just be destroyed because I was on my way there. There's wisdom in the Bible. There's a prophet that prays, Lord, don't give me too much to where I'll forget about you, or don't give me too little to where I'll have to suffer. Just give me what I got coming to me. Basically, give me what's sufficient. Give me what is necessary. And that's all I ask the Lord for now. Like, money is a tool, man. That's all that it is. Money is a tool. But first we have to learn how to control, ourselves before we control anything outside of us. Otherwise, those things outside of us will be controlling us. They'll have persuasion and power over us if we don't have discipline and self-control. And true discipline and self-control, it comes from Christ, a holy and an unconditional discipline and self-control. And that's why the Lord says, Matthew 6:33, seek the kingdom first and his righteousness, and all that other stuff is going to be added to you. All the other stuff will come. The Lord's going to bring everything else that you need to you. You just have to chase after God and pursue God. And I'm so glad, the Lord did what he did with me and pulled me out. He allowed what I was pursuing to just become sabotage. And I'm thankful that he did it. I got a crazy testimony, man, from, being signed 15 years old, signed a major record deal, to getting heavily involved in alcohol and drugs, living a crazy party lifestyle, to just sleeping around, from, being in more near-death experiences than I can count on one hand, to getting involved with the wrong type of people, getting involved with dating witches and that I didn't even know nothing about, which ultimately led me to losing my mind basically, you know, going insane, coming fully demonically possessed, you know, to being 100% delivered. You know, the Lord delivered me. So I want to share this with you guys. I want to share some of my personal testimony with you. Really want to open it up and go into it, but you're gonna have to head over to my Patreon page where you can view the full and extended version of this video. So head over, subscribe. I'll leave the link in the description. I'll also leave the link right here. So I'm looking forward to continuing this conversation with you guys. As always, shalom and God bless.